Alrighty, what's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for the Saturday night stream, right here on the home of the Gilmore Chronicles and streams. TGC Reborn. This is your Saturday night stream, right here on TGC Reborn. Thank you all for watching. I'm your host, Peter Gilmore. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share this video all over the internet. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had something watching the Met game. It is what it is. So like the video. Subscribe to all my channels. Links down below in the description box. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Share this video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell to turn on all my notifications, so you never ever miss an upload, and you stay in a loop, and you don't miss a fucking beat. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday night. Time to kick some ass. Watch the Met game. Mets are down 7-3, bottom of the seventh. Nimmo just got on with a walk. Now we got the big bopper, Mr. Polar Bear himself, Pete Alonso. Hopefully he can get some runs, but we'll see what happens. It is what it is. Mets are still in first place by 4 games over the Philadelphia Phillies, who got destroyed tonight. Last 3 games, the Phillies have just sucked. The Mets should be up by 8 games right now. But JD, thank you. Thank you for beating the Phillies. But you're still going to be, well, if the Mets don't win this game, you'll be 4 games out going into tomorrow. Hope you lose tomorrow, then we win. You're 5 games out. So even if you sweep us all those 5 games next week, we're still going to be in first place. So yeah, you can kiss our ass. It is what it is. But and there's a double play. I'm about to say base hit, but they were playing the shift. Thankfully, they'll get rid of that next year. In any other year, that would have been a base hit. But it is what it is. That's the way it's been the last couple of years with this stupid shift. It is what it is. I mean, base hits that turn into double plays or outs. It just kills a fucking rally right there. It is what it is. All right, so like I said, JD's Braves destroyed the Phillies tonight, 15-3. Mets are probably gonna lose this game tonight unless they start coming back in the 8th and the 9th inning. But we'll see. But if not, there'll be 4 games up on the Phillies and the Braves going into the final game against the Blue Jays. And Dom Smith gets a hit and freaking, see, it would have been first and second, or at least first and third, well, probably first and second. Well, actually, probably would have first if Alonso would have got that hit. It would have been first and second. With nobody out, Dom Smith just got a single, which would probably been bases loaded because it went to, it was a soft single to center. So I doubt that they would have let Nimmo score on that. So it would have been bases loaded, nobody out for who comes up now? JD Davis. Now it's 2 out, 1 on for Davis, and they just took the pitcher out. So. It is what it is. Hopefully Davis can hit a bomb just to get us back in this game. Make it make it a 2-run game, and then we got 2 chances to win in the 8th and the 9th. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, so so tomorrow the Mets play at 1 o'clock on Channel 11. I will be watching that game for not all the entire game. I'll be watching like first couple hours of the game, and then going out with the missus to a nice Italian restaurant and all that good stuff. Yeah. Date after, well, not date night, but doing that stuff tomorrow. So watching a little bit of the Met game tomorrow, and then gonna get dressed up and go on our little afternoon retreat, and that's it. So that's basically it. Miami won tonight. Doesn't matter. The Mets are up by like a gazillion games on the Miami Marlins, and the Nationals lost tonight to Otaku's Orioles. Not that I care about the Nationals right now, but it is what it is. 4th place. But still, the Mets, even though even if they lose this game, still in first place by 4 games, with like 70 some odd games to go. It is what it is. That's fine. We'll be fine. But I gotta worry about Taijuan Walker. Just the first half of the season, he was just lights out. Ever since even before the All-Star game, just starting to suck up the joint. And that's pretty much it. So it's a nice summer night. It's gonna start getting hot. It's starting tomorrow. It's supposed to be 85 tomorrow. So it's a thunder in the early morning, and then might get a little rain in the afternoon. Not gonna dampen the day, but it's still. This guy is like a submarine picture. Good lord. So if you got plans tomorrow, you can still do your plans. If you're doing any outside plans, you might have a problem, but I think you still get your outside plans done. As it's the final Sunday of July. It's July 24th, 2021, on a Saturday night. Just about 10 o'clock, so you know where your children are? That's all I gotta say. About that, and hope everybody had having a great weekend. I'm having a pretty okay weekend. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just been like really like up and down mentally and physically this week. And just like my health kind of bleh, I had a humongous nice play. Shortstop Bo Bichette just made a nice play on a rocket by Davis. Snagged that one hopper. Here's what it is. So it's top of the 8th inning, 7-3 Blue Jays. Good hitting team. Fourth, I think they're in 4th place right now. If they win tonight, they'll be 8.5 out of the division. The Skankies won today over the Red Sox. Nobody gives a shit. But still, the Yankees, they're still in it. Amazingly, about I think they're like 8 games out from the top of the division, and they're still in the wild card. There were last I checked, I think there were 4 games back of the second wild card. So can't rule out the Yankees yet, but they still stink. It is what it is, and that's it. So we're ending the month of July in baseball. We're starting football's actually going to be starting in a couple weeks. Training camps are opening up this week. I think the the Jets and the Giants open this week. I think the Niners open this week as well. So a couple more weeks, and we'll be talking about on the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. These Warriors. No, I don't want to go into that, but it is what it is. So yeah, football's gonna be starting soon. Hall of Fame games coming up soon, and then I think it's August the 12th or the 13th is when the preseason games start, and the Jets and Giants will be playing the inaugural Jets Giants preseason game. First actual game of the season. There's only 3 preseason games this year because of the 18-week season. 18. So the season officially starts on September the 9th with a Thursday night game, and then all the other teams will play on September the 12th. Jets got Carolina. I don't even know if the Giants play. I really don't care. The Niners got Detroit. That's Detroit for you dumb people who don't know French. So it's gonna be a big, good time watching some football every goddamn Sunday on the NFL Network or Channel 5, Channel 2, or the NFL Network or ESPN. If you have Monday Night Football, or if you're like me, you can watch the game on the rich man's cable. But it is what it is. So yeah, football's coming up soon, preseason. I mean, it doesn't count, but that's that. My NFL 2021 season preview is coming up soon. Episode 200 of the Gilmore Chronicles coming up in 2 weeks. So get ready for that. Might have some people on. I'm gonna see, depending on who's in. Maybe if maybe Nick, my good buddy Nick, will come in. Maybe I can get a fan of YouTube to come in. Maybe Chase, maybe Double Z, just to come in and shoot the shit for a little bit. Hey, that rhymed. Yeah, just shoot the shit on episode 200 on my 12-year anniversary on this great website named youtube.com. And that's all I gotta say about that. And then we're gonna have a lot of videos in August. With what happened here? Oh, I don't care about that. With episode 200 of the Gilmore Chronicles. We got predictions videos coming your way as well. SummerSlam 2021 and NXT TakeOver 36 coming your way in August. And then in September, we got a lot of stuff too with the NFL season preview. We got All Out coming your way, and I'll talk about All Out in a minute. We got that. We got Extreme Rules coming up at the end of September. Then maybe I'll do a couple of streams. Just random videos on the random Gilmore Chronicle videos. Maybe talk about the end of the baseball season. Stuff like that, and we'll see what happens with that. And that one's gone. Oh no, stayed in the yard. Any other stadium that probably would have been gone. Anyway, so the Mets play tomorrow on Channel 11. Then they got 5 games against the Braves. A straight doubleheader on Monday. And then they'll be on Channel 11 on Wednesday night. That's interesting. Wednesday night game. And then they play the Reds right after that to end July at home. So a lot of a lot of games coming up for the Mets over the next week or so. And like I said, they're showing the standings. Right now, as of now, the Mets are up by 4.5 over the Braves and the Phillies, 7.5 over the Nationals, and 11.5 up on the Marlins. So they're probably going to lose this game, and so there'll be 4 games up on the Phillies and the Braves going into tomorrow. So still in first place. But it is what it is. So there'll be 7 games over 500. I just think, and Mets got out of the inning, so all right, so that's fine. The Mets can just keep it up and get some good pitching. Because right now the pitching, all the injuries, it's just tough. Right now, Tyler McGill is their best pitcher right now. Right now. Stroman pitched a gem the other day. That was fine and dandy. I think it was in Pittsburgh or whatever it was. Walker is just struggled tonight. He's been struggling the last couple games. That's that. And then there, DeGrom. He's playing catch right now. He's on the injury list. Don't know when he's gonna throw a bullpen session. They're saying he might have to do a rehab start. I feel bad for those, the team he's facing, because he has done a rehab stint before, and I think it was against some Florida team, and they wanted to forfeit the game because DeGrom was just lighting them up. So yeah, he'll probably do a rehab stint, maybe in Syracuse. God forbid he doesn't do Brooklyn, because that game will be sold out. So he'll probably have a rehab game. Probably be pitching if he does come back. Probably be the week after this coming week. Probably the first week in August. And right now, this saying that we're talking about MVP this year. If he would have stayed healthy, he would have been a definite MVP. Right now, I don't know. And plus, I don't think he's gonna get the Cy Young this year either. Because his ERA is lower than my mortgage, and that's it. Lindor, I don't know if he's what's going on with Frank, right? With Frankie Lindor, I don't know what's going on with him. So I don't know if he'll be coming back, in August, for the stretch run and everything. Other than that, Carlos Carrasco might be pitching on Monday for that doubleheader against the Braves. See what hopefully he doesn't screw up. First game is a Met, so see what happens with that. Syndergaard is actually doing some running and stuff. He was shirtless in Pittsburgh, and right back to the picture. Yep, the Mets are losing this game. Yeah, it happens. Mets can't win every game. I wish they could, but So it looks like the Mets are going to lose this game unless they come back with a 1-out rally and they start getting some home runs like flying out of the field and everything. But it is what it is. There's La Banda. Anthony Banda, whatever you want to call it. We call him La Banda. Get it? La Bamba, La Banda. Yeah. The weird stuff that the Mets do. It's just weird. Now they have, this whole season has just been weird for the Mets. It's, they had, started off kind of rough, and then the whole thing with, the raccoon. Not the raccoon, the rat-coon. And Villar just sent one out. Up to the upper. No. Oh, he caught it. At the fence. I thought it was gone. Ah, that hurt. That hurt. Looked gone to me. But yeah, the fences were pulled in a little bit. Yeah, I don't think it was gonna go on anyway. Looked good, but looked good, and the guy caught it right at the fence. I don't even think it would have been a home run. I was like, yeah, I caught it. Look at me. What's his name? Gutierrez? Gutierrez? I don't even. No, so Jonathan VR just missed it. Any other park probably might have been a home run. But I don't even think that would have been a home run if the guy would have just left it. Would have probably hit the bottom part of the wall where that orange line is. So it probably wouldn't have been a home run. Probably wouldn't just a long double. Ah well, he missed it though. Just missed it. Yeah. So that's that. So yeah. So we start in August. After next week. So yeah, this year is just flown by. Got a couple more weeks of summer. Actually, we got about a month and a couple of weeks of summer left. Um, you know, after Labor Day, basically the summer is over. The summer is over. Oh, you're in command. No. All right, top of the ninth. So yeah, the Mets have to have one more chance, and they have to get 5 runs in the ninth. So may or may not happen. So it is what it is. So, it is what it is. I'm just gonna give the Mets the loss, and that's it. All right. So like I said, the summer is just about over. Right after Labor Day, the summer just basically ends. But it's still gonna be warm here in the Northeast. It'll still be around 80, 70 to 80 degree weather. I don't think it's gonna be oppressively hot by the time we get to the end of September. By when the fall starts, and at the end of September, still going to be, I would say, between 65 and maybe 80 degrees. But the sun will go down by about between 7 and about 7 o'clock. And then the fall starts, and then with October starts, and then baseball ends, and hockey and basketball start. The Major League Baseball playoffs start. Football's in gear. So, and then we talk about Halloween and Halloween and Thanksgiving, and then Christmas and Kwanzaa, my birthday, and New Year's Eve, and then next thing you know, we have to turn the clocks back and everything, and right before you know it, 2022 is here. So yeah, time flies when you have fun. I just hate when the summer is over because I know the freaking cold weather is going to come, and then by the time we hit Thanksgiving, just be waiting for the snow to come, and then get the snow melt out and the fucking shovel, and it's hard to drive on the highway. That's why I hate driving in the winter. And the Bounder is in right now, so it is what it is. Yeah, so just taking it day by day, and pretty soon, the summer will be over, and Labor Day weekend, and it is what it is. But still got this fucking virus going around. The Delta variant is just going rampant around the country right now. Really doing bad in New York City, and in Florida as well. I was reading a story that on the internet, good old internet, that we might be going back to wearing the mask. We have to wear masks everywhere we go again, because this fucking virus continues just mutate. So even if you're even if you're vaccinated, you still gotta wear your mask. And we're probably going, ooh, went off the picture. That sucks. So we're probably they're saying we might have to go back to wearing masks. I don't know about the social distancing. Probably be doing the same that again. It'll suck, especially all the concerts are coming up, and ooh. Well, the concerts are coming up, and especially in September and October and November coming up. So I don't know how that's gonna work if this thing mutates even more. Especially with football season starting and with all the, gonna have like 70, 80,000 people in the stadiums and stuff like that. Oh, it's just gonna be it's gonna be a humongous mess this fall, this winter. That's my neighbor outside. Speaking of the neighbor, the new neighbors moved in a couple of days ago. Finally met a couple of them today. Didn't say nothing. I just went outside with my shirt off, and just to get the mail, and they looked at me and they go, I think they're Russians or someone. I don't know. I think it's all. I think they're all Russians, or they're like different people. Ugh. Ball of dirt. McCann couldn't even find it. The guy goes from first to third. Like how the batter for the Blue Jays, like, I don't know where it is. It's there. Ugh. Sucks. Yeah, so it is what it is. So yeah, met a couple of neighbors. The base hit, and it's 8-3. What else is new? This game is done. I can shut this game off. Thank you for coming. I didn't want to hit that. Nothing else on besides the news. I hate the news. I can watch Guy Fieri for the rest of the night. Nothing else. There's really nothing else on. Yeah, I know the fucking game. Yeah, so that was that. Yeah, so like I said, met a couple of the neighbors today, but it is what it is. As long as they don't bother me, I'll be fine. All right, so other than that, don't really give two craps about the Mets tonight. They lost. That's that nice night, 74-degree night, but tomorrow's gonna be like 85, and it's supposed to be like 90, like most of the week, and then go back down by next weekend. It's gonna be back down to 81. It is what it is, at least, but at least tomorrow, it's gonna rain early in the morning, like when I'm sleeping. And then gonna be cloudy for most of the day, and it's supposed to rain again like around 3 o'clock. I'm supposed to be going out around that time, and shut up. It's 10-3. How did I get to 10-3? That was. Oh, okay. The guy, I shut it off. That's why. I was like, why did I get to 10-3? It was 8-3, and I guess the guy just hit a 2-run homer. What else is new? Good job, Banda. Good job. Yeah. So my plans for tomorrow might be a little washed out, but still, it is what it is. That's Rosa going to the bathroom. So that's it. And like I said, this week has been up and down for me, and Just been like last couple of days, my upper chest has been like hurting, like right. You can't see it, but I'll get up like right here, like right here hurts. I think it's just gas. It's not like I'm getting a heart attack, you know. Rosa wants me to get a heart attack. You making any food? I was asking. Rosa's making a snack. It's a special day for Rosa. Not that anybody gives a shit. I don't. But I love her anyway. So let's quickly move aside from that. Let's talk about a little bit of wrestling. I'm not making this big, long stream or anything. Just want to talk about a couple of topics on this Saturday night at just about 10:30 at night. So as the title below says, we talked about the last couple of days have been really big for wrestling, especially if you're an AEW fan or a wrestling fan in general. AEW and Tony Khan, that great businessman he is, signed Daniel Bryan, and now it was confirmed today by my good buddy, the fan of YouTube. Big ups to him. Subscribe to his channel. All that good stuff. So he did a video today talking about CM Punk, and CM Punk is officially signed with AEW. I mentioned that on stream. I believe it was Thursday, I think. Yeah, so Punk and Bryan Danielson are now exclusively All Elite, and that's that. We've been talking about that. How Punk is just, how Punk shut everybody up. That said that he's going to go back to the WWE. Everybody goes back to the WWE. No, they don't. Not everybody. So he shut people up that have been talking about him for 7 goddamn years, doing clickbait videos just to get views and subs. That guy got his brash and brazen. So Punk shut him up. Even though he's like, I'm taking credit. I take all the credit for Punk going to AEW. You don't take no credit. You get nothing. Just shut your mouth, dude. Shut your mouth. You got fucking owned by CM Punk. So it is what it is. But I'm going to take credit for him going to AEW. You don't take nothing. Did you tell Phil Brooks to go to AEW? No. So you get nothing. No credit, sir. You get nothing. Nice hair, by the way. So Punk is officially signed with AEW, and his first appearance will be in Chicago, his hometown. That's Punk's official. They said that Punk's gonna be in Chicago. They don't know when. They said at the event in Chicago. So I'm thinking, well, the only Chicago event they have announced is All Out on September the 5th. So obviously, unless they have an event coming up, like a Dynamite coming up, or Rampage, or Dark, or Elevation, Well, like I said, AEW is doing an event in Chicago besides All Out. Not like FanFest or anything like that. I'm talking about on TV or pay-per-view. That CM Punk's first appearance for AEW will be, I would think, All Out. That's the only event. What? You have to turn on the blender? You making margaritas? I mean, it is your, what? I can't say what it is, but go All Out.
You're always talking about it. I told you to stop, but you don't listen.
I didn't say what it was. I just said it's a special day.
Now, Pete, you're saying it right now. You don't respect my privacy.
I just said it's a special day. Make your margarita. She should make me a beer. Or get me a beer, because we don't have beer in the house. I don't even know what she's making. The Noodle King. I'm hungry for noodles. I'm hungry for something. But I don't want to order anything from my DoorDash right now because I'm going out. No, I just don't want to waste my money on DoorDash right now. So I'll probably just have some, maybe make a sandwich or maybe have a hot dog, something like that. Ugh, my head's killing me. I just feel I think it's the weather because it's getting hot, and usually when it gets hot, or it's going to be raining soon, my head just throbs. I took 2 aspirin before, and now I'm probably gonna have to take 2 more, and then maybe just call them a night. Maybe I might take a shower after that. Anyway, yeah. So CM Punk's gonna be in Chicago. I would think for All Out. As far as Bryan Danielson goes, I don't know when he's gonna debut. So that's that. So for all you people in Jersey and New York, you're gonna see CM Punk and you're gonna see Bryan Danielson. That's great. That's all I gotta say about that. And basically on the New Jersey and what they said they opened some sections in Arthur Ashe Stadium, so there's a couple more tickets left for the New York show. I don't think I'm gonna go because I think it's too much money for my rich ass, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm just gonna watch it from home. It is what it is. That's that. Yeah, so that's really the big news. Going to CM Punk going to be in Chicago for, I would think he's gonna debut at All Out. And as far as Bryan Danielson goes, probably he might come with him. He might be debuting at the same time. And that's pretty much it for that. All right. Before we get before I get to we'll do some quickie. No, not a quickie. Before I get to some quickie wrestling news, before I end this little bad boy, let me just get to the ding ding dong. Some more interesting news with Punk and Daniel Bryan. Going up. Kenny Omega has something to say about it, and there's a story about WWE's interest level in trying to bring Punk back. That's like, it's not happening anymore. And then there's some news on AEW. They were going to introduce women's tag team titles. What else is new? More titles in wrestling. Talk about that. And there's some other news that's going on.
I need you.
And that's pretty much it.
Hurry up.
And
I need you.
You need me. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. It is what it is. All right, so yeah, we got some wrestling news to talk about on this Saturday night. But we'll get to that in a minute. But got some big time in this moment news. No, they're not coming out with a new record. I wish they were. But they're gonna be going on tour soon. But big news in this moment land. Not that many of you care, because you listen to Justin Bieber. It is what it is. But Rosa would love to hear this one. In this moment has hit a big milestone. Another milestone for this great band that's been around for 17 goddamn years. Now, I mentioned they've, like I said, they've been around for 17 years. Albums in the top 10, top 100, top 200. They're just an amazing band. If you don't like them, well, screw you. Or as they say, don't like my band, well, fuck you, man.
I hope they ban your video again.
Who's going to ban my video? Who's going to ban my video?
You're cursing.
Who's going to ban my video?
You'll see. Keep talking shit.
To who?
You're talking with that foul language. That's how you get banned.
To who?
You keep saying the F word. What do you think is going to happen to you?
Oh, yeah. I keep saying the F word. Fact.
That's why you get banned.
Yeah, I'm going to ban you.
Your time is just going to be deleted. You keep saying the F word.
Fact.
Everything you do.
Yeah, what are they going to do? Oh, they're going to age restrict my video. Ooh. They're not going to ban me. They're just going to age restrict it. I don't care. My videos are not made for kids. They're made for 18 plus. Yeah, but you got those idiots that work, that work on their Commodore 64 computer at YouTube. It's like, oh, he said the F word. No, you can't do that. Age restrict your video. And then what happens? I tell you the truth. I said my videos are not made for kids. They're made for adults. Take down my age restriction. And I win the appeal for like the 11th time. Because Susan and her group of idiots just won't give us our freedom of expression and our freedom of speech. Just like that fucking douchebag Mark Zuckerberg should be shot in his fucking head. That website should be fucking destroyed. I'm sorry. Fuck Zuckerberg. Fuck him and his 30-day ban. Banning people just for, just voicing their goddamn opinion. Can't say anything on fucking internet anymore.
You got a foul mouth. That's why.
Not because I have a foul mouth. It's not because I have a foul mouth.
You your opinion without talking about your dick and fuck all day long. So of course you're gonna be banned.
I don't talk about my wang.
You're a horrible person.
I'm not a horrible person. I'm an animal. And just remember, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm an animal. Ding, 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 ding. Anyway, so back to In This Moment, the greatest band in the world. So like I said, In This Moment has just been racking up top albums of the last couple of albums lately. Well, since basically A Star Crossed Wasteland, all their hours have been in the top. Well, I would say, well, a Star Course Racing was number. I forgot what number it was when it debuted, and it goes to Blunder again. You don't know how to open it?
I said I figured out how to open it.
Oh, okay.
With the blender, it opens.
So you didn't need my help after all. You know, I couldn't even open the goddamn thing. You know, my massive strength, I couldn't even open it. It is what it is. So yeah. So
Your massive strength. That's why you don't bother to lift weights, because you're so strong.
I do lift weights.
Yeah, your shoes.
That's why I have to do the heavy lifting most of the time. Ain't that right?
Your
Boom!
4-pound shoes. That's what you do.
Boom! It's like what Roman Reigns said last night. It's like missionary position every goddamn night.
See? There's the bend again.
I'm sorry. Roman Reigns is a fucking legend. Roman Reigns is the fucking man. So for all you Cena fans out there, you know, especially you know who with the you know tiny you don't know what.
No, tell us, Steve, so you can be bad. Tiny what?
Tiny what? Tiny nose. Tiny what? Yeah, he wrote. Roman Reigns last night was savage in that promo. Probably his best promo of all time. Even better than that Suffering Succotash, you know, promo he did. Or even the, you know, the Jack and the Beanstalk promo back in 2016, 2017. He went off on Cena last night. It was great. Saying like, oh, I can't see you. And then if I had to look up 2005 John Cena, it's like having missionary position every goddamn night. Because basically, Cena hasn't changed since in 15, 16 years. The only thing that's changed about him is stupid shirts. Just running through the Crayola box. Now he's got a Mountain Dew green shirt. Puke green shirt. Same crappy promo. Same stupid run into the ring. Same boring as you know what fans. Same moves. Same regurgitated theme song. I mean, really, if you're a guy and you had the same gimmick for 15, 16 years, you think it's time to change it up a little bit, change your moveset a little bit, change your theme, change your promo skills? You want to hit the same fucking promos for 15, 16 years? I don't want to see the same guy for 15, 16 years. Come on. That's Cena. That's Cena for you. That's John Cena for you. Mr. Hustle, loyalty, respect, dog. Well, really, freaking Roman destroyed him last night. Him and Heyman. You know, Heyman going, and you know, Roman's going to whip that candy, you know what, at SummerSlam. Because you know Cena ain't winning at SummerSlam. There is no way he's winning at SummerSlam. I don't give a crap if he does win and breaks Ric Flair's record of 17 title wins. Nobody's going to give a crap about it. Oh, that little kitty's going to be like, yay, John Cena, 17-time champion, yay! Shut up. I'm all the kids. You know, Roman Reigns thinks, fuck your kids. That's all I got to say about that. Screw Cena, screw his fans too. I've been saying it since 2006. Well, not on YouTube. I've been saying it on YouTube since I've been doing YouTube videos. Hate John Cena, man. But Cena's not winning at SummerSlam. No. All you people that think he's going to win, because I know there's people that are going to, you know, when they do their prediction videos, They're gonna say Cena versus Roman. Cena's gonna win. He's gonna break Ric Flair's record. Blah blah blah. You know, the ratings are gonna get better for SmackDown. Roman's gonna go back to the line, stuff like that. Cena is not winning, dumb fucks. After SummerSlam, he's going back to do his crappy movies and be with his semi-hot wife that he's not going to have kids with. Oh, I want to have kids. I love the kids. Yeah, you love the kids. So if you love the kids so much, why don't you have kids with Nikki Bella? Oh, I'm too scared. You're too scared to get married to her, and then you finally get the guts to marry her at WrestleMania 34, or 33 or 34. And then you lead her on for the next year or so. And then Nikki had enough. He said, John, get the fuck out of my house. And look where Nikki Bella is now. Nikki Bella's having the greatest time of her freaking life. She's got a beautiful baby boy, Mateo. He's with Artem, whatever his last name is. You know, the guy from Dancing with the Stars. She's happy. Bree's happy. She's with Daniel Bryan. She has 2 kids. Buddy and Birdie. Nice names. So, yeah. Yeah, Nikki's doing fine, and John's with another bimbo. Not to say she's a bimbo. I take that back. She's a nice lady. Yeah. But still, he's married to her, and now he's saying he wants kids with her. I bet you he's going to take that back. Just remember, John, like you always do, kick out at 2. But this time, pull out at 2, because you don't want to have another Seth Rollins, thing happening on. It is what it is. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, but Cena has a kid. I could care less. He's still garbage. 16 years of pure and unadulterated garbage. And that's what happens, to the WWE. And that's his character. They should have never turned him face. Should have never turned him face. Should have kept it with the Dr. Duncanomics gimmick. Because if that was the best thing about Cena, in my eyes, that's the only thing I liked about Cena. His freestyle raps and his theme song. You think you're untouchable. World life. This is Becky Duncanomics. That's the only thing I liked about Cena. Don't care about his wrestling ability. He's just been boring for 16 years. Fans hated it. That's why, when WWE is doing so good near the end of the Ruthless Aggression era, after they basically, Vince killed ECW in 2008, they said, oh, we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to go PG. And who led the charge for the PG era? John Cena. That too. And ever since, the PG era started, thanks to Cena, the ratings for the WWE have went down. Oh, they had a couple good years here and there, 2011, 2015. Basically thanks to other guys besides Cena, Punk. Where's WWE now? They're barely getting 2 million views now. Even with, they have to go in the well and like, ooh, John Cena. Ooh, Goldberg. Ooh, Brock Lesnar. Let's see who else we can pull out the hat. Ooh, Hogan, brother. Just to get ratings. Just to get that ratings push. And Mets lost, I don't give a crap. That's it. But, last night on SmackDown, it was a garbage show, but, Heyman segment, the opening segment with Heyman just basically doing what he does. Do, 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 do. And Edge and Seth Rollins segment was good because they're finally doing something right and hyping matches. So they're hyping Edge and Seth Rollins up now. Then Roman comes out, does what he always does. I'm the tribal chief. Acknowledge me. We have to acknowledge Roman. You must acknowledge Roman. He's your tribal chief, the head of the table, the Universal Champion, and he's way better than Cena. At least Roman can draw now, unlike Cena. Sorry.
Oh, but Cena used to draw. Getting so many good ratings.
Yeah, Cena. I'll give Cena that. They were getting like 3, maybe 4 million views back in the day. But Cena's older. He's like 40-some odd years old now. He comes back at Money in the Bank. I don't know what the buy rate was. What the damn do? Then he appears on Raw with Goldberg. And I'm thinking, they're probably they're at least gonna get more than 2 million. Nope. Not even the super strength of Cena and old man Goldberg could get them 2 million views. 1.9 they did on Raw. Horrible. That's horrible. Even if they had like Stone Cold, Steve Austin, The Undertaker, or anybody else on that show, probably still wouldn't have done 2 million. So that, ladies and gentlemen, means Cena is old and he can't draw anymore.
Oh, but Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks can't even get over 1 million.
Yet they had 1.12 on Wednesday. They've been consistent the last couple of weeks. Last 3 weeks, they've been around 1 million or 1.1 or better. And I can guarantee you they'll probably do 1 million plus on Wednesday night for Fight for the Fallen. Because now everybody's going to start getting invested. Excuse me. Everybody's now invested in AEW now that Bryan Danielson, and Punk have signed with AEW. Everybody is getting invested now. They're like, I don't want to even watch Raw no more. I'm not going to watch SmackDown. I'm just going to watch freaking AEW every Wednesday night. And that's what's going to happen now, right after All Out. Because I guarantee you when Punk and Danielson, debut on Dynamite, that rating is going to pop like a pimple. Forget them getting 1.1. They'll probably be getting 1.3 or better. And the WWE's rings are going to go bye-bye right after SummerSlam. Cena's going to be gone, back to doing his stupid, crappy movies. Goldberg will be gone. Even if he wins the title at SummerSlam, if there's no cash-in by Big E, then maybe he'll be at Extreme Rules in September, but then he's going to lose it right back to probably Bobby Lashley or Big E. That's it. They're gonna go back to the boring fucking ratings. The boring fucking shows. Could be getting like 1.4 or between 1.4 and maybe 1.9. Well, AEW is starting to climb up. They might be getting their biggest ratings this fall. Who knows? 1.2, 1.3, maybe a 1.4. We could see AEW possibly taking over Raw. Now, beating Raw in the ratings, not taking over, anyway. We could see AEW get like a 1.5 and Raw gets a 1.3 by December. Now, I'm not saying like Rampage, will do any better, but I think Rampage will probably be, it's Friday night and it's going to be a 1-hour show right after SmackDown. I think Rampage will probably start probably about I would say 450,000 to probably at most they'll get maybe 700,000. Not gonna be like 1.1 on a Friday night because everybody's gonna be watching SmackDown, and then they're gonna be watching Rampage for an hour. Now that'll basically be it. It is what it is. Speaking of Rampage, by the way, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do Rampage reviews starting on in a couple weeks because got to do SmackDown reviews too. So it's gonna be hard. Plus my time limit on StreamYard. Because I don't have the unlimited because I'm not like I don't want to waste $25 a month just to have unlimited. I mean, the only good thing about it is be unlimited streaming. I can do like streams like every hour if I wanted to, but I don't have the time to do that, and I don't have time to do like 8-hour streams or 9-hour streams. Don't have the time. I got little things to do. So I'm just happy where I am. So I don't know. And if I do Rampage, I might just combine it. That's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna combine the SmackDown review with and Rampage. Because basically Rampage is probably gonna like maybe a 3-4 match show with segments here and there. And I doubt there's gonna be like big time people on there. You know, Kenny's saying that he wants to have more women on there. That's fine. I mean, it's not that. I mean, there's not that. There's a lot of women in AEW. I mean, you gotta separate them with on Elevation or Dark, or sometimes they'll be on Dynamite, like Britt Baker only. Sheeta, maybe Nyla Rose, and Ty Conti and Anna Jay when she comes back. Big time names. They'll be on Dynamite, maybe Rampage. But I'm not gonna see like Kenny on Rampage or anything like that. I doubt that, unless it's like a segment or something like that. But it's probably gonna be like, I think Rampage is just gonna be a couple matches, and then they'll do some replays from Dynamite. That's it. It's just gonna like a recap show with a couple of matches. Or then again, it might be like NXT. I don't know. Blah 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 blah. So it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's go get away from that. So let's go back to In This Moment. I said it, and then I went off on a tangent. All right, so like I said, In This Moment, ever since A Star-Crossed Wasteland came out, the third album, really the second album, The Dream, which debuted at number 38, I think, somewhere in the top 30, top 40. After that, Star-Crossed Wasteland debuted in the top 30. Blood was their second best album, my opinion, next to Tragedy, of course. That debuted in the top 10, top 20, I think. And then the one after Black Widow was in the top 30. We all remember that one. And then Ritual came out. Was in the top 50, I believe, and Mother, which came out last year, was still in the top 50. Billboard's top 50, not the rock part. That's two different things. So anyway, they've had albums in the top 20. Like Blood was the biggest seller. It was like number 8, I believe. Grammy nominated In This Moment, by the way. They got the Grammy. They got nominated for a Grammy, didn't win. I forgot who even won that. But they were nominated for the In Between. Great song, by the way. But still, they're doing good things now. They've done some great shit. But today was a milestone for In This Moment. Now, we all remember, if you have the Blood album, and I think you do need to get that album. I have Blood. Not that Blood, but no. I have like 4 CDs of Blood. I have 4 of them. I have 1 regular CD. I have 1 that's signed. That got signed on tour, by the way. When I met them, they signed my CD and everything. Signed Rose's CD. So that's 3. Then I want another one. Then I have Blood, the deluxe edition, which has Live at the Orpheum. Have that signed. But like I said, if you don't have Blood, I think you need to go to Amazon or go to the In This Moment merch store. Buy it. One of the best albums since Tragedy. Not to say like Black Widow wasn't bad, or Ritual or Mother wasn't bad. I mean, all those albums, every album was good. But I think Tragedy and Blood are their best albums. And hopefully, when they make their next album, which will probably be next year, at this rate, probably next year or maybe 2023, because they like to space it out. They usually do albums every 2, maybe 3 years at most. So yeah, they're gonna finish the tour that got ruined by this fucking virus. So I'll be going into next year. So I would think if they make another album, it'll probably come out in 2023. But you never know. I know New Year's Day is coming out with a new album soon. They're writing, I heard. That's from what I heard from Ash Costello, that is. They're writing their new, their follow-up to Unbreakable. That's good and dandy. Yeah, so anyway, like I said, if you have to get Blood, get Tragedy first, but then, get Blood next if you want to. If you're just like just starting off at, you're just a new In This Moment fan and you got Mother and you just don't know anything else about the band and you want to go back. Okay. If you want to go back, you want to listen to their old stuff, I would get Tragedy first, listen to the entire album, blow your mind, probably be bleeding out your nose, Did that right, James? No. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I would get Tragedy first, and then Blood second, and then get like The Dream. I'll get the other albums after that, but I would get, if I'm just starting out, I don't even know about who In This Moment is. Besides going on YouTube and just typing In This Moment, there's a ton of videos. But if you want to get the CDs and stuff like that, or the vinyl, I would start off with Tragedy, get that album, listen to it front to back to front. Then I would get Blood, listen to that front to back to front. Then I would get the Greatest Hits CD, just because. And then get The Dream, get Black Widow, then get Ritual, then Mother. The current, go from that to current. That's what I would do if I was just starting out, listening to In This Moment and starting off as a metalhead. Metal rules. Yeah, that's what I would start with. Tragedy and then Blood. But anyway, there's a song on Blood. I might get hate for saying this, but anyway, one of their top songs on Blood, besides Blood, of course, and Adrenalize. Rose's one of Rose's favorite songs, Horror. The video for Horror hit 100 million hits. 100 million. That's great. Awesome. 100 million and counting, by the way, hits. That's awesome. For a song, that is basically about all the negativity that Maria got. That's why she made the song. It's basically an empowering song for women. Yeah, she has an acronym for whore. You know, women. What was it called? I think it's women honoring one another, rising eternally. I think that's what I think it is. I have a poster. I don't not there, but you know, you've seen that poster, by the way. Which I still got to find and put up in the bedroom. I would put it up over here, but not much room. So yeah, so so in this moment, hit another milestone with you know, another single that's blown up on YouTube and on Spotify and many other sites. But like I said, Whore hit 100. Thank you for the free view, by the way. 100 million hits today and counting. And no, sadly, it was not part of the video. I wish I was. But Closer is getting the video, the live video for Closer, which you know who was in. This guy. Still going on. 6 years later, it's almost at 2 million hits. Not 100 million, but you know, 2 million is fine. $2 million is fine. That's good and dandy. But 100 million. Well, I know there's videos videos that are like 1 billion, 10 billion. I'm talking videos. I'm not talking about videos from douchebag YouTubers, like big time YouTubers like Sexy Phil and anybody like that, or PewDiePie, you know. But yeah, big time in this moment milestone today. I love it. Love it. You know, I love it. Love it. Want more of it. So that's that. So you know, I had as always, being the big time in this moment fan that I am, went on each one of their Instagram pages and congratulated them. Went on their Twitter and congratulated them. Can't go on Facebook since I'm banned. Fuck you, Zuckerberg. Yeah, so if you haven't watched that video, go look it up on YouTube. Give it another 100 million. Then they go to 1 billion. So I think probably in the next 5-10 years, I think that video will probably hit 1 billion. Unless they the next album they go way back. They go back to the Tragedy Blood days and just like bang one out, top 10, you know, and then the first single just goes viral on YouTube. I mean, in between went viral. I don't know how many hits that has as of this moment. As Above, So Below came out. That went viral. I think it's getting close to 1 million for that one. It is what it is. Actually, you know what I could do? I think I will do. I have time. Let me get out of that for a minute. All right, I'm gonna go on my phone and I'm gonna look up how many. Okay, let me go. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay, let's go to their. Hold on. All right. Okay. All right. So this is. I'm gonna. I don't know if this is the actual list. Hold on. I'm looking at their videos on their official YouTube page. I'll talk about the audio version. I'm looking at all the most of it. They don't have all of it, but which kind of sucks. This playlist. Let me okay, I can do that. I don't want to play the song, so I'm gonna take off my But sometimes I have to go in the video to check out the official stats and everything. All right, let's go way back to like 2005, 2006. Right, in this moment, prayers, the first video they ever did, 14 years ago. So that's 2007, really. No, yeah, 2007. All right, look at that. All right, in this moment, their first video that they ever made for prayers during the tragedy days, that video right now has 5.6 million hits. That's 5.6 million. Okay, and then I want to try to find. Okay, 1 second. Don't even have the video for that. Okay, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. All right, I have to look this up differently. Thank you for not having the stupid stats. No, I have to look this up. All right. Okay. Now, the second video they did for Beautiful Tragedy, 6.6 million hits. This is 14 years ago. It's when it was just starting off, being the greatest band in the land. Even the live video that they had off the live Blood at the Orpheum, the album for the Blood Deluxe album, and the greatest hits CD album, the live version of Beautiful Tragedy, that was 7 years ago, has 1 million hits. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. There's two versions of Beautiful Tragedy, by the way. There's a high quality version, which has stuff that was not in the original video, like version 2. Like Metallica made one, the jam version, and then the one with the movie in it. So yeah, there's two versions of Beautiful Tragedy. The first one has 6.6. The high quality one has 6.4 million hits. And I'm just gonna run down some of these other ones. The Fighter, which is off Black Widow, 17 million hits as of right now. Even the singles that never made an album, Run to the Hills. The cover of Run to the Hills, 299,000 hits. Not great, but yeah, some of their live stuff has like not many hits, but the videos itself are pretty damn good. All right, I'm gonna list. This is coming off the In This Moment video list. All right, Adrenalize Off Blood, 387,000 hits. Sick Like Me video off Black Widow, 43 million hits. So that's probably, I think, their second best. I could be wrong. Second best video that they've done on YouTube. Yeah, there's a couple others. That's audio stuff that has millions of hits. Sex Metal Barbie audio version, 3.2 million. Bloody Creature Poster Girl from Blood, 3.7 million. And then most of it, you go on the In This Moment page. Yeah, you can look this up too. Whoops, I didn't want to hit that. Sorry. Sex Metal Barbie official lyric video, 2.1 million. That's pretty good. The video itself, the official video, 27 million. Like I said, Fighter, 17 million. The live stuff from Tokyo, Sick Like Me video 196,000. Blood 429,000 from Tokyo. Black Widow, the single Black Widow 209,000. Burn 186,000. This is all in Tokyo, by the way. Which I'm surprised they haven't made an album out of yet, or a DVD. Horror has 634,000. This is 5 years ago, by the way. Oh Lord from Ritual, the first single off that album, 12 million. Let's see. In the Air Tonight, the cover of Phil Collins' classic, 15 million. That's a lyric video, not official music video. Okay, Roots, the official video for Roots, 19 million. Yeah, other videos are like in between 200,000, close to a million. All right, then we get to the new stuff for the new album, Mother. The In Between Belch, no, the In Between 14 million hits, and it's been around for a year. The audio version of As Above, So Below for 1.3 million. We Will Rock You, featuring Maria, Lizzie Hale, and Taylor Momsen of The Pretty Reckless, 3.3 million. And other than that, the last official video they have out, which was for As Above, So Below, 2.8 million, and that was 8 months ago. Even though the album's been out like over a year. And then there the new single that Maria and Tyler Bates and Andy Biersack did called Meet Me in the Fire, 204,000. That's the latest thing. I don't want to watch that video. But yeah. So that's it. And all right, let me go to that one. Okay. The video that I was in, Closer, live from New York City, 6 years ago, 1.9 million hits. And I'm not taking all the credit for that. Just saying. So that has 1.9. One of the videos I was in, 1.9 million hits. Let's see you motherfuckers get that. You won't. You won't, because you won't be as successful as me. But yeah, congratulations to Maria, Chris, Randy, Kent, and Travis. And even all the, even though we weren't on it, but even the old members of the band, Blake Bunzel and Jeff Fab and Jesse Landry. You can't go wrong with that. But congratulations to the band, 100 million hits for the great song "Hua," or if Al Pacino, "Hua." Chisa hua. But yeah, that's good stuff, man. So for all you douchebags, that said that In This Moment sucks, all I gotta do is laugh. You can keep going with your hate. In This Moment will just prove you wrong every single goddamn time. But 100 million, that's fucking awesome. I love it. I want more of it. Hoorah! That's it. And I'll say it again. 1.9 million. Even though it was in the video for a couple, not even a minute. And like I said, I'm not taking credit for all those hits. But thank you to Indus for putting me in the video. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, enough about music. Let's get to some quickie wrestling news, and then we'll end up shopping, and I'll get my butt kicked. I'll proceed to get my sexy Italian behind kicked. Why not? We'll have a hardcore match. All right, I want to get this stupid freaking thing off my freaking computer. No comments, even though there's not that many comments in there anyway. But thank you for the free views, douchebags. I thought I won. All right, let's get to some quickie wrestling news. And why does these damn pop-ups come on my computer that I don't even hit? God damn it! Fucking shit! All right, let's get that out. Okay, now don't come up again. All right, so let's get to some quickie news in the world of WWE and AEW. All right, so I'm just gonna go by what Ringside News has. All right, so we're talking about CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. Kenny Omega was talking about possibilities of Daniel Bryan and CM Punk joining AEW. They did join AEW. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So Kenny, the EVP, he had his thoughts about it. He says he did not confirm either signing, but there is obviously a lot of excitement around the idea. But Ringside News, they said they officially signed, so take that with a grain of salt. Anyway, he says, talks about Bryan. Says he knew he was incredibly intelligent. He's ridiculously smart, when it comes to professional wrestling. He created the Yes movement. Blah blah blah. There's absolutely no way you could find documented evidence saying that we always plan to have you have your WrestleMania moment and be the champion. Blah blah blah. Just says he's smart and all that. Talks a little bit about Ring of Honor. I'm not going to go by all of it. You can just look it up. Then he talks about Punk. So that he has a different line of thinking. It's always very meticulous, very intelligent. So he gave praise to them, basically. And then Ringside News mentions that Bodyslam.net reported that Daniel Bryan is signed with AEW, and his expected debut date is in New York City, September the 22nd for Dynamite Grand Slam. So got that. So I don't know if that's going to be his official first match, or that's when he's going to actually debut. It's like I don't know if he has a 90-day compete clause or anything like that. Punk can just come and go when he wants. So as Bryan Danielson goes, like I said, when he officially left the WWE, I don't know if he had like a 30 or 90-day compete clause. But if he had a 90, then yeah, I can assume that September 22nd will be his actual debut. As far as Punk goes, like I said, Ringside News confirmed that CM Punk did sign a deal. He's officially signed, and from what they say, and from what my good buddy fan of YouTube said, that he will be appearing in Chicago. Obviously for All Out, because it's in Chicago, unless there's another event in Chicago later on that he might be at, which probably won't be next year, but next month, I should say. But yeah. All right, so we got that. We got a lot of CM Punk news, lots. So we got time. CM Punk threw a wrench in AEW's plans to debut Daniel Bryan. So that's not good. Ringside News. Whoops. Yeah, phone. Ringside News exclusively reported that CM Punk is signed with AEW. Cassidy Haynes reported that Daniel Bryan signed with AEW. Spoke about that on the Body Slam podcast. Haynes said that Daniel Bryan's deal was done with AEW, and then CM Punk started to show a little bit of interest. All that caused AEW to reevaluate their plans and move things around to capitalize on the buzz. Like I said, this is what who's this guy's name? Mr. Haynes said, and I quote, "They already had plans for Bryan to debut at Arthur Ashe Stadium on September the 22nd, but that was a couple of weeks ago." Dave Meltzer said he's known since May. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, so Meltzer's saying he's known since May. They had discussed it internally when his contract ran up, but they didn't start talks until about 2 or 3 weeks ago. This is Bryan I'm talking about. So that stuff didn't really start, blah, blah, blah. Then the Punk stuff happened right after that. They have plans in place for Bryan at Arthur Ashe Stadium. Like I mentioned, September the 22nd. Then the Punk thing happened, kind of changed everything around. So I don't know if he's still gonna be, if Bryan Danielson's gonna still debut at on September the 22nd. I don't know. So basically, AEW can always change up when he's gonna debut, but it is gonna happen. It's just not 100% guaranteed yet. Actually, it is. Sorry about that. It is 100% guaranteed that he will be at Arthur Ashe Stadium on September the 22nd. Said that AEW had everything mapped out through All Out, and the last couple of weeks changed everything with these big acquisitions. Blah, blah, blah. Also previously reported that CM Punk is 100% for one of AEW's Chicago shows. So, may or may not be at All Out. But if it's not at All Out, then it's probably going to be later this year when Dynamite goes to Chicago. So, just have to keep abreast of that. And that's that. All right, let's see. Let's go back. All right, we'll appear for Chicago. Talk about Kenny Omega. Blah blah blah. All right, this is gonna be some random stuff. It's just gonna be random. Got some sad news about beautiful Bobby Eaton. Now we all know that Bobby Eaton's had he's had a little bit of a it is what it is. And I'll get to the chat later. I know it's Charlie Wolfcow's in the chat. I think that's his actual account, but I'll talk about that later. But I give a crap about him. Anyway, yeah. So beautiful Bobby's been in and out of the hospital lately. But he's now back. He's back in after suffering a fall. That's not good. Beautiful Bobby, one half of the Midnight Express with Sweet Stan Lane. Not the original Midnight Express. Actually, I think was it original? Anyway, blah blah blah. 63-year-old guy banged his hip. Ooh. Every time I think about when somebody like a wrestler or a musician breaks their hip, I'm like, oh. I just can't deal with when people break their hip and stuff, especially if you're like a senior citizen, an old person. Because my grandmother died of complications from hip surgery and all that stuff when she broke her hip. many, many moons ago. Anyway, so he's in the hospital. He suffered a fall earlier this week, which left him with broken fingers and a banged up hip. 63-year-old legend was taken to a Nashville hospital where he remained while doctors monitored him and helped with his injuries. Blah blah blah. 3-time NWA United States champion, also a 3-time NWA World Tag Team champion, teamed with both Dennis Condrey in the first version of the Midnight Express, and then the second version with Stan Lane, with Jim Cornette, our good buddy Jimmy Cornette. It's believed that Eaton will be sent to physical therapy to rehab, sending our thoughts and prayers to him. And that's basically it. All right, so move on from there. I'm not going to get to the chat yet. I will in a minute. Malachi Black. This is a story on Malachi Black, Tommy N, whatever you want to call him. Talks about how AEW has less pressure backstage than the WWE. Okay, so you want to look that up. All right, we're going to get to SmackDown's ratings in a bit. We have a story on Kofi Kingston. Kofi would have booked his match against Brock Lesnar when he lost in 8 seconds. He would have booked it differently. Yeah, he would have lost in 3 seconds. Okay. That's fine, then. He still lost to Brock. Blah, 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 blah. That's that. All right, let's get to SmackDown. The SmackDown rating is in. And, had Cena on the show and that epic thing with Roman, talking about missionary position and stuff like that. All right, so the ratings are in, and oh boy. Hope you're all sitting down and get ready for the laugh of the century. TV series finale reports that SmackDown last night brought in 2.04 million viewers. They garnered a 0.50 rating in the demographic, which is down from last week. But as always, they're blaming the Olympics, which did 10.44 million views. So, like I said, last week they did 2.148, which got a 0.6 rating, and that's it. So I told you, I was right when I told you during the week that they WWE wanted with Cena there on SmackDown with Edge and company and Roman, that WWE wanted to get at least 2.5. Nope, you barely got 2 million, barely. Yeah, so keep going to the well and try to get the old timers to get you a good, nice rating. Not happening. That's all I can say about that. All right, so Cena can't draw anymore. So all you WWE fans can kiss my ass. Speaking of ass, there's a story on Kayla Braxton. Her Instagram notifications blew up, I think it was today, after dropping a revealing photo. And I saw it was nice. So go on Kayla Braxton's Instagram, look at that one. Blah, blah, blah. We see this another story on Punk. Okay. CM Punk signed a contract. It's not known how much he will wrestle, but Ringside News exclusively reported that he will be on television nearly every week. Another sign has popped up that points toward Punk's pro wrestling future. Punk now follows AEW on Twitter Living Color, the band Living Color, who does his great theme song called The Personality, they're following AEW now. Anyway, that might not be a big deal, but it actually means a lot considering how CM Punk only follows 342 people. That's sad. Damn. Because he blocks everybody, I think. Not me. Interesting enough, Punk also just follows Shayna Baszler on Twitter, which is not a sign that he's going back to the WWE. But, just a fan of the Queen of Spades. Blah, blah, blah. It's unknown which Chicago show he will be at. Yeah, so that's it. That's it for that. Oh, hit the wrong button. Let's see what else here. There's some stuff, All right, the WWE's interest level in bringing back CM Punk. Ringside News reported CM Punk has signed a deal with AEW. Like I said, Tony Khan isn't admitting to any of the big signings as of now, including Daniel Bryan. Just keeping it on the down low. The Wrestling Observer newsletter noted in the latest issue that, quote, the last we heard, WWE was not interested in Punk, but AEW being interested in him could have easily changed that. So, and got new information. Ringside News asked around about the possibility that Vincent Kennedy McMahon and his company might have interest in bringing back Punk after so much attention was brought to him. WWE said that WWE has no interest in doing business with Punk. And then they talked about him leaving in 2014. That's it. So there you go. WWE does not want to have anything to do with Punk anymore. So like I said, for all you douchebag YouTubers been going around, with your freaking lame ass fuck videos for 7 goddamn years saying putting CM Punk returns in the title with no freaking source. There you go. Here's your source. Now what are you gonna do? You can't do anything now. What are you gonna clickbait about now? It is what it is. All right, let's move on. Yeah, the Young Bucks actually changed their bio on Twitter. You want to go look at that? It's like, we don't know anything about it. Several WWE superstars missed additional mandated training at the Performance Center. Not that I give two craps. Jordan Grace, Mrs. Jonathan Gresham, she broke 3 weightlifting records. That's nice, lady. For Ms. Papa Pump. That. It's a story about Mr. Woo Woo Woo, Matt Cardona, or, the guy formerly known as, that guy. He really hoped that the WWE would release him. Oh, now you're released. Now you get your butt kicked tonight by, oh man, he got his ass handed to him tonight by Nick freaking Gage at GCW Homecoming. I was watching a little bit of it on the stream. Oh my God. Nick Gage fucked him up. Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona, whatever you want to call him, you should have kept your mouth shut and stopped talking some smack about Nick freaking Gage, okay? And no, his name is not Nick Cage. There goes the pyro. There goes. I got my own pyro. It's great. All right, that's enough now. We're not Roman Reigns here. Okay, that's enough. Stop it! Maybe GCW is outside my window. It's not. Just random fireworks going off on July the 24th. Anyway, what was I saying? So thanks for coming there, Matt Cardona. Whipped that candy ass. And by the way, your fiance Chelsea Green, she's back on the injured list. By the way, so yeah, I don't know how she got injured, but I just heard she's back on the injured list. So she might have got hurt at Slammiversary. She might have re-injured that wrist or her elbow or whatever. Yeah, so it is what it is. Thank God the WWE didn't use her. She's so injury prone. A good buddy Roman, he told Finn Balor not to waste his second chance at the WWE Universal title. As we all know that Balor challenged Roman for a Universal title match, which we don't know when it's going to be. People saying it's going to be next week. Some people think it's going to be at SummerSlam, and it seems it's going to be put in as a triple threat. I don't know. More pyro going off outside. Welcome to Monday Night Raw! Oh. I don't know if you can hear it, but I think you can. I can hear it, but I'm inside the house. My computer's right near the window. Anyway, more news. We got Dwayne The Rock. He sends a personal motivation message to the United States Olympic team. Not that they're going to win any medals. Not that many medals, but it is what it is. You know, the U.S. soccer team came back from their loss to Sweden, and they whipped someone, I think it was New Zealand's ass. Not that anybody cared. I watched a little bit of the Olympics today, and they were showing, like, bicycling. Like, I was like, what is this? Is this the Tour de France? But we're in Japan? The Tour de Japan. Japan #1. All right, we got a story on the new IWGP United States champion, the Murder Hawk, Lance Archer. Everybody dies! He pulled out of an indie show because of what happened at on Dynamite with that brutal Texas death match on Dynamite where he won the belt. So he pulled out of the indie show. I think it was supposed to be at WrestlePro, which was today. Not that I went, but yeah, WrestlePro is back in Jersey again. They had an event tonight. So you had WrestlePro, then you had GCW Homecoming, which is tonight and tomorrow. GCW is in Atlantic City, but I get to watch it on stream, so it is what it is. I could have went down to Atlantic City this weekend, but didn't want to. So we have that. Ronda Rousey, a good friend, Ronda Rousey. She opens up about what pregnancy has taken out of her boobs. Yeah, so she's gonna have her kids soon. Whoop-de-damn-do. What's that? The story about X-Pac, Sean Waltman. X-Pac talks about WWE canceling Kane when Kane was part of DX. They were gonna put him in all green and give him like a green mask, green jumpsuit stuff, but they nixed it. I remember when Kane joined DX. That was kind of weird. Like, why would Kane join DX? And then this is when he wasn't talking yet. You know, he had that little thing in his mind. Like, my name is Kane, and I am a Woody Poo. You know, then he joined DX, and he finally talks like he was about to talk, and like Xbox like, get rid of that shit. And he goes, suck it. Yeah, so the WWE nixed the green Kane gimmick. His pyro would have been green too. Came out like a dragon or something like that. So yeah. All right, so that's that. Got another story on Matt Cardona. He said he loved the pandemic. I bet you did. Wasn't he one of the guys? Wasn't he one of the guys that got COVID last year too? I don't know why you would love the pandemic. Anyway, okay, more news. NXT superstars still working dark matches before SmackDown. Let's see. Well, we all know that Killer Cross and Bronson Reed and Xia Li did dark matches on Raw and SmackDown. And then, well, Cross did main event. Then he was on Raw and proceeded to lose in 5 seconds to Jeff Hardy. Bronson Reed, well, he hasn't been called up yet. Aaliyah got signed to Raw. Tony Storm's on SmackDown. They didn't fuck that up, thankfully. Okay. So Killer Cross and Aaliyah are now officially on the Raw roster. Also had some NXT stars doing some dark matches in front of the Cleveland fans. Let's see who else. Okay, Aaliyah had returned to the main roster and expected that she will eventually land on Raw, like I mentioned. She defeated Indy Hartwell. Interesting. Indy Hartwell did a dark match. I think it was on Raw. Odyssey Jones, who won his breakout match against Harlem Bravado on NXT, he was backstage on. Well, he was back for SmackDown. He did a dark match for SmackDown as he defeated Austin Theory. So yeah, Austin Theory did a dark match on SmackDown. So a lot of people from NXT are doing dark matches now. So I guess all these guys and girls may be appearing on Raw and SmackDown soon because Vince wants to bring up everybody from NXT and then bury them just in succession. Killer Cross, boom, done. Aaliyah, boom, done. And then pretty soon, Tony Storm, ding, hit you with the golden shovel, done. Talk about Mandy Rose, and that's that. All right, we'll move on from there. Okay. We're just going to randomly, we're basically done. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me just check if my phone would work. Let's check out some more AEW news. Malachi Black, Jordan Grace. I think that's it. Okay. So speaking of Nick freaking Gage, he wants to face the self-proclaimed King of the Death Match, Kenny Omega. Oh, I would love to see that. I mean, Nick Gage is gonna fight freaking Jericho, the painkiller gimmick Jericho, on Wednesday in a no disqualification match. And I think he has. I don't know if he's actually signed with AEW or it's just a one-night thing. But yeah, Nick Gage wants to fight Kenny Omega in a death match. Oh, I'd love to see another barbed wire bomb match. Him and Kenny, or Gage and Moxley. I can't believe they were in the same goddamn building on Wednesday. They didn't cross paths or even show them. That would have been awesome. Whew. That's that. So yeah, Nick Gage wants to fight Kenny. Speaking of Kenny, Kenny's not giving up hope for a match against AJ Styles. I mean, they fought in Japan before AJ left in 2016, 2017, when he got kicked out of the Bullet Club, and then Kenny took over at Bullet Club. You all remember that? Speaking of Moxley, good old JR, Jim Ross, says that John Moxley is the closest thing to Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know about that. I don't think he's that close. He's not drinking beer or anything like that. Anyway, we got some injury news about the good doctor, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, baby. She suffered a broken wrist in her match against Box Machine Nyla Rose. Still won the match. So she has a broken wrist. She'll work through it. Tony Khan, the great businessman he is, keeping a tight lid on on the new AEW signings. That was yesterday. Like I mentioned, AEW is thinking of introducing, maybe trios titles, like 6-man titles, just calling it trio styles, and also introducing the women's tag team titles. So they're trying to pull a WWE with the women's tag team titles and just doing an ROH with the 6-man title in Japan too. So I don't know if they're gonna do it, but I just don't know when. That's that. Kenny said that he wants to have, he hopes to see more women when Rampage starts on August the 13th. We'll see. Gail Kim doesn't think Impact Wrestling will have any problems after Kenny Omega leaves. Not just having any problems now with Kenny. Now that Jay White's there. Don't know if it's going to pop anything. But looks like Impact and New Japan are having or back to having a union, since the Forbidden Door is wide open right now. Like I said, AEW has opened more sections for the New York show. So get your tickets now before they sell out. Or try to get them on StubHub. Okay, this is from yesterday. AEW is eyeing 2 very special event ideas. Let's get into this one. Like I said, Tony Khan has a big announcement coming up this week on Dynamite. It's not concerning Punk. It's not concerning Daniel Bryan signing. I thought he may mention that. I don't know. But All Elite Wrestling has more than one special occasion in the pipeline. Current line of thinking is that AEW will eventually run the United Center in Chicago, like I mentioned. Ringside News asked to confirm this, blah, blah, blah. We're running a very big building in Chicago. It's not going to be Soldier Field or the new Soldier Field where the Bears play. Date's not been revealed. Also, AEW plans to hold a show in the UK. So for all you UK people, AEW might be taping Dynamite and Rampage and Dark and Elevation in the UK in the near future. Tony Khan stated last year that Fyter Fest was supposed to be in London, but thanks to the fucking virus, that didn't happen. No location for the UK event as of yet. AEW has their current touring dates booked until October. So basically everything is booked until October. Then mention whether Punk teased, like, kind of trolling us with on his Instagram by playing Ricky Steamboat's theme, Sirius, which is basically the opener to when the Chicago Bulls come out. So yeah, so Punk might be actually debuting in the United Center, and that's that. Quick WWE note: they're actually having a event, their first pay-per-view of the year of 2022, not Royal Rumble. The first event in 2022, and I think it's going to be on pay-per-view, will be January the 1st, New Year's Day, which is on a Saturday. I don't know where. I don't think I heard anything about where it's going to be. But yeah, the WWE is going to start 2022 with the show on New Year's Day. I don't know if it's going to be on pay-per-view or what it's going to be. They just said they're going to have an event on New Year's Day. First time ever for the WWE that they're doing a show. They're running a show on New Year's Day. They've never done it before. Or on Christmas or Easter or stuff like that. So this is the first time that WWE is doing this. They're having an event on New Year's Day. And SmackDown is the day before, which is New Year's Eve. So I don't know if that's gonna be a live show or what that is. So yeah, the WWE's gonna end the year with a SmackDown on New Year's Eve, and then they're gonna have the next night, New Year's Day, they're gonna have an event. I don't know if it's a pay-per-view or it's just a house show or what it is. So yeah, that's the first event for the WWE, and in 2022. So that's that. Now I don't know what it's gonna be. If I had to guess, it might be like something like maybe New Year's Revolution or something like that. Maybe New Year's Eve, yeah, something like that. Mark Henry, Mark Henry says that AEW needs to improve their media outreach. Okay. MJF, our good buddy MJF, he promises a fact check, not fact check, a big fact check for Nick Gage when he beats Chris Jericho. He's not beating Jericho. He'll whip his ass, but he won't win. I think Jericho's gonna win. Jericho's gonna go through these labors of Jericho and then get MJF at All Out. Anyway, so speaking of MJF, he takes all the credit for Fyter Fest breaking 1 million views. Of course he did. We have a story on Miro smashed on a pussy. Yeah, he warns false leader Cody Rhodes that he will face him soon. Ooh. Yeah, Cody's got problems. He got Malachi Black. Now he's got Miro on his ass. Not like that. No. Nick Gage says he's gonna carve him up. He's gonna carve Chris Jericho up from head to toe. So expect a lot of blood on Wednesday night. I mean, a lot. And I swear to God, if we don't see light tubes or glass, I'm gonna be pissed. Gotta bring that in. You got a guy like Nick Gage. He's gonna use a pizza cutter. He's gotta bring in some freaking death match elements. Barbed wire, definitely barbed wire. Hopefully panes of glass, light tubes, fire. I don't know. Nick Gage is a sick man. That's that. Our ticket prices have spiked a lot thanks to CM Punk, because everybody thinks that Punk's going to be in Chicago for that event, but we don't know. Tony Khan's being very careful to avoid contract tampering. AEW is ignoring a landmark episode celebration. I think it's a 2-year episode. Oh, the 100th episode of Dynamite. I don't even know when that is. Company's 2-year anniversary in October will probably be very special, though. So, yeah, I think the 2-year episode would be good, but the 100th episode, probably not so much. I didn't even know they had 100 episodes already. All right. We're almost done. Thunder Rosa, not that Rosa. She has signed with AEW. She's now All Elite, and AEW bought out her NWA contract. So she's no longer a part of NWA. I don't even know if she's going to be at the NWA pay-per-view and Power. I know Deonna Purrazzo will. As of Thursday night, Mickie James, a good friend Mickie James, she had a in-ring thing with Deonna Purrazzo, and then Gail Kim was there. I thought that Mickie James was gonna challenge Deonna Purrazzo for the belt at Homecoming, which is this Sunday, next Saturday. I'm sorry, it's on the 31st. And then after that, AEW has their Homecoming in Jacksonville, Daly's place. So I got that. So I don't know if Thunder Rosa would be a part of the women's pay-per-view for the NWA. Blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm going to try to find NXT's rating. blah. This is a story about Bray Wyatt, why he's off television. Obviously, because they have nothing for him. Blah, blah, blah. Don't give a shit. Give a shit. Yeah, I'm just looking at my phone. I don't see. I'm still looking for NXT's rating. If I could find it before I end up shopping and try to get something to eat. Let's see. No, I can't find it. All right, that's enough. All right, that's enough for that. All right, so that's your news and some stuff about CM Punk, some big in this moment news. Like I said, horror got over 100 million hits, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about that. So we're gonna end this stream, and I'm gonna probably have a snack, take a nice cold shower, and then go to bed. And that's it. All right, let's get to some chat. Let's just acknowledge Charlie Wolfcow in the chat. I don't give a shit. Well, he says, hey, or you know, hey, yeah. Hi, Mike.
Hey yourself.
Anyway, he says I should put a shirt on. Which he said, well, first he said put a shit on. Then he corrected himself. Ew, put a shirt on, you beast. That's sexy beast to you there, buddy. And it is what it is. You don't like me with a shirt on or off? I don't care. It looks sexy. You get all the ladies. Anyway, so you don't like it, don't watch my video. You don't want me to have a shirt on. I don't give a shit. You've done it before many times back in the day. Did anybody give you a problem about that? It's just me, right? Just want to get my goat because I'm not wearing a shirt. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Leave Dan and Will alone. I don't give a shit about both of them. One's a murderer, one's one's a supposed murderer, even though it's an accomplice to a murder from what Dark Horse said on his stream today. And then, Dan and Chase are going at it. I'm staying out of it because I don't give a shit. As long as we don't have another, Hangman Charlie thing, that we find out that Dan's actually a murderer or something like that. But, from what Dan's saying, that, he was, it was just a bad time for him, and then he was accomplice to a murder. Still, you're accomplice, you're part of it. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I mean, if he was accomplice, I don't care. I have no problem with Dan. I really don't care what he does. So I basically haven't said anything bad about Dan. But it's just like, it's just another day in the YWC. Things just come out of the woodwork. These accusations and stuff about people now. I mean, besides the stuff we got over the stuff with Hangman Charlie, and now we're getting this. What's next? What's next? Somebody showing their dick again? Not gonna be me. It is what it is. But yeah, I like I said, but I don't care about Dan, and I don't care about Will either. Will shows his true colors all the time. But it is what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. He's a drunk. Even Dark Horse said it. Chase said it. Everybody doesn't like Will. Nobody likes Will anymore. He's a hypocrite. And he's a drunk. But it is what it is. Fuck him. I don't care if he sees this. I don't give a shit. He's not gonna do anything. Anyway. Yeah. You're just scared of Will because you know he can beat you up. He would have done it already. He's been wanting to beat me up since 2013. Hasn't done it. And I don't care. A lot of people want to beat me up, and just been 12 years, basically really 10 years if you think about it, since people trying to beat me up, and nobody has and nobody will. So, and especially not, a bold albino like you, Charlie. Anyway, blah 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 blah. So, yeah, we ain't gonna do shit. Anyway, all right, last comment. I haven't forgiven you for 2013 for calling me a racist and saying I'm on welfare. I don't even remember saying that. Give me the link so I can come in there. I'm not giving you shit. I'm not giving the link out. I'm going to bed. No, I don't need to talk to you. And plus, I'm not going to have losers like you on my show. Okay? I'd rather have good people on my show, like Fan of YouTube or Chase or Double Z or whoever I feel like, WJ, Jerry. I don't want douchebag losers like you that still say that I'm uncharismatic. I'm not going to forgive you for saying that to me. But another guy bringing up the past. It is what it is. Like some people bringing up, still call me the P word. It is what it is. No proof. There's still no proof that I'm the P word. There is no proof. There's no valid proof either. So I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing and just live my best life while you just keep rotating on my jerk and being jealous of me and everybody else that's my friends with me. So it is what it is. But you bring it up 2013. I don't even remember what I did in 2013. I don't even remember calling you racist in 2013. Maybe I said that when you talked about Shinsuke Nakamura. I remember that when you were being racist to Shinsuke Nakamura. I remember saying you were a racist then, but that was not in 2013. That was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. But still, people living in the past get into 2021. That's it. I don't give a shit about my past. Yeah, I've done things in the past I regret. Well, it is what it is. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. If you don't like me, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to be your friend. It's not, even if you forgive me, I'm not going to give a shit. I'm not going to, I'm still going to have the things in the back of my mind too. What you said about me and my friend and whoever else, So that's it. That's all I'm going to say. You don't like me? Well, I don't care. Keep being jealous of me, because you'll never get 1.9 million hits. You'll never be as successful as me. You'll never be Mr. VIP. That's definitely true. You're just gonna be fucking jealous of me and just continue to call me the P word and call me uncharismatic. My videos suck. Tell me to put a shirt on, this and that. This is my show. Okay? My show, my channel. I do whatever the fuck I want. Are you my dad? Are you the president of the United States? Are you gonna tell me what to do? No, I do whatever I want. Okay? But thank you for the view there, Charlie. Continue to get drunk. You're not the same guy from years ago either. Even WJ is not the same. He's just closing fucking channels down every freaking week. He's back again on YouTube. He didn't make one channel. He brought back the Wrestling Juggernauts channel. Then he made a third channel called Cedric in the Zone. And guess what happened? In the span of 3 days, 2 of those channels are gone. The Wrestling Juggernauts channel is gone, and I called that. I said, that's not lasting at least a month. It lasted 3 days. Bye-bye to that. Then he makes his third channel, Cedric in the Zone. I'm like, that's not going to last at least a month, too. And that's gone. So now he has his Wrestling Jesus channel, his main channel, which has like almost 200 subs. And I guarantee that's going to go down. Because WJ can't handle criticism, and he has, when he gets depressed, he's like, oh, I just gotta shut everything down. I mean, come on, WJ. That's why people don't like you anymore, WJ. I'm being serious. I'm not bashing you or anything, but, these douchebags are going to record and send it to WJ. Oh, he said this about you. Fuck you, motherfuckers.
Fuck you, understand?
That's all I got to say. But yeah, I mean, WJ, just stop. You have to stop closing down channels every week or every 2 days or 3 days or 2 months or whatever. Just keep one goddamn channel open. You'll see me closing down my channels. That's why I did. Most of my channels have been around for 5, 8, 9 years almost. So I'm not going anywhere, whether you people like it or not. It is what it is. But, you can say whatever you want about me that, that I instigate drama, that I go on every IWC drama video and start stuff. I do not. I just give my opinion. And if you don't like it, well, my opinion matters the most and yours don't. Listen, so it is what it is. I don't care. The YWC is dead. It's been dead for 10 goddamn years, but people still live in the past. They want to bring up shit from the past. About me or Double Z or Chase or whoever. Get out of the past. Come into now. This isn't 10 years ago. This isn't 5 years ago. Most people don't even give a shit about what happened 5, 6 years ago. But you're still bringing it up. Just to try to get your goat, get my goat, or get Chase's goat, or whatever. No, me, Chase, and everybody else have done things in the past that we regret, but we moved on from it. But you douchebags want to bring up the past? Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your videos bringing up our past and shit. We don't care. We don't care. We're living in 2021 now. Now it's July the 25th, 2021. We don't care what you think. We don't care what you say. But just, thank you for the free views, because I know all you people dislike our videos. It is what it is. And, everything you say just goes whoosh. We don't care what you say and what you do, because most of the time it's words. It is what it is. We're not scared of anybody. We're not. I'm not. Chase is not. Hey, you scared me there, kitty. You scared me there, kitty. I just dropped a whole bunch of shit. My new cheese. Fuck you! Don't do that again. You scare me. It's like you just ran up on the table. Creepy cat. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about myself. I'm done. I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to bed. I got stuff to do tomorrow. I got stuff. I got real life stuff to do tomorrow. While you guys will just continue to be watching our videos and disliking the video. So you have no lives, you don't have a job, you don't do anything. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, so I'm done. Thank you for watching. And that's all I gotta say about it. So thank you for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore. I'm signing off. And if you're not down with that, well, as always, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's it. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. And I'll see you motherfuckers
next time. Peace.